Thank you. The ECOWAS anthem. Thank you very much. Please be seated. Your Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, Chair of the Authority of Heads of State and Government of the Economic Community of West African States, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and host of this August Assembly. Your Excellencies, members of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government. Your Excellency Musa Faki, Chairperson of the African Union Commission. Excellency Dr. Omar Aliyu Toure, President of the ECOWAS Commission. Excellency Leonardo Santos Simão, Special Representative of the Secretary General for West Africa and the Sahel, Head of UNOAS. Excellency Abdoulaye Diop, President of the UEMOA Commission. Excellency Jean-Claude Cassibrou, Governor of the Central Bank of WAEMU. Honorable Ministers, distinguished heads of community institutions, Excellency Vice President and Honorable Commissioners of the ECOWAS Commission, Excellencies Permanent Representatives accredited to the ECOWAS Commission, distinguished guests, distinguished staff of community institutions, ladies and gentlemen of the Fourth Estate, welcome to the opening ceremony of the Extraordinary Summit on the Political Situation in the Republic of Niger. During this opening ceremony, it will be our honor to have the opening remarks by His Excellency, the Chairperson of the Authority of Heads of State and Government, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. That speech will bring the opening ceremony to a close, and the authority will continue its deliberations in a closed-door format. Without further ado, therefore, it is my pleasure and honor to give the floor to His Excellency, the Chair of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of States and Government, for his welcome remarks. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, let me just greet you and extend my courtesies based upon the protocol Liz just enumerated, and go straight to this point. It is indeed a great honor for me to have you here because you accepted my invitation to be here. That's why the short notice I was given to you. Some people who are far off in the east, and especially those who travel 8-9 hours to be here. I thank all of you for honoring this emergency. It shouldn't have been so. If not for extraordinary summit that is necessary to address the situation that we have in the Niger Republic, threatening our authority, and a very devoted member of this union. Great thanks to African Union and other international observers. We can't pretend that we didn't have the knowledge of what had happened and what is still happening. We have an hostage situation, an interruption to properly elected government of Niger Republic. Your presence here reflects your commitment to democracy, principle, and value. I appreciate that. It is a very challenging time for us, and it is time that we must demonstrate our commitment to a sustainable fact clearly open to us, that without freedom and democracy, there can be no development. There can be no end to poverty. The danger to us right now is the fact that one of us, His Excellency Ahmed Bazoum, is in hostage by his own army. The presidential guard. What a calamity. It's an assault on every one of us. And we must take a very strong action. We want to protect the life of Bazoum, President Bazoum. Disrupting the democratic order has left the people of Niger in a state of uncertainty and vulnerability. But we have to face the challenge that we have right now. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, during the 63rd Ordinary Summit, the authorities set up a troika, comprising some of us, to deepen reflections on security matters in the region and to accompany ECOWAS mediators. We'll be discussing other details. But just let's cast our mind back. On this assault. I've briefed some of you about the actions that I've taken. I'm prepared to abide by all resolution necessary to respond to this assault and to make sure that our colleague, the President, Bazoum, is safe, and that democracy is restored in Niger Republic. Whether we call it constructive dialogue or otherwise, whatever you and I resolve will make or mar our democratic credentials. I want us to be strong, forceful, and resolute about the survivor of Bazoum, as well as the freedom and restoration of the constitutionally elected body in the Niger Republic. I want to say welcome and thank you very much. But no more time for us to sign a warning signal. It's time for action, and we should walk our talks. Thank you very much. Welcome.
We thank His Excellency for his opening remarks. We also wish to inform that the authority has exercised its prerogative and has held a strict closed-door session already, where the memorandum was presented and discussions were held, as well as any other business that was taken. Therefore, the next item that we shall have is the final communique. Thank you.
Excellencies, with the permission of the Chair of Authority, I'll be reading the final communique of this extraordinary session. The Authority of Heads of State and Government of the Economic Community of West African States met in an extraordinary session in Abuja, Nigeria, on 30 July 2023, under the chairmanship of His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and Chair of the ECOWAS Authority. The extraordinary summit was convened in response to the latest political developments in the Republic of Niger. Present at the summit were the following heads of state and government and mandated representatives. His Excellency President Patrice Talon, President of the Republic of Benin, His Excellency Alassane Ouattara, President of the Republic of Niger, His Excellency President Alassane Ouattara, President of the Republic of Côte d'Ivoire, I beg your pardon, His Excellency Adama Barrow, President of the Republic of the Gambia, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency General Umaru Sissoco Mbalo, President of the Republic of Guinea-Bissau, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Macky Sall, President of the Republic of Senegal, His Excellency Faure Gnassingbé, President of the Togolese Republic, His Excellency the representative of the President of the Republic of Capo Verde, His Excellency the representative of the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency the representative of President Bazoum, President and Head of State of the Republic of Niger, His Excellency the representative of President Madabio, Julius Madabio, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. His Excellency Omar Aliou Touré, President of the ECOWAS, attended the summit together with His Excellency Musa Faki Mohammed, Chairperson of the African Union Commission, His Excellency Leonardo Santos Simao, Special Representative of the United Nations Secretary General for West Africa and the Sahel and Head of UNOWAS, and His Excellency Mr. Job, President of the Commission of UEMOA. The authority, having received the memorandum of the President of the ECOWAS Commission on the political situation in the Republic of Niger, extensively discussed the latest developments in the Republic of Niger that have been marked by an attempted overthrow by members of the Presidential Guard of the constitutional order in the Republic of Niger and the illegal detention of the legitimate head of state, His Excellency President Mohamed Bazoum, as well as members of his family and government. Recalled with appreciation the immediate steps that His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Chair of Authority, has taken in the form of statements, communiques, mission, and consultations with regional, continental, and world leaders. Taking cognizance of the condemnation of the attempted coup and the illegal detention of President Bazoum and members of his family and government by the neighboring countries, the African Union, United Nations, European Union, United States of America, China, Russia, La Francophonie, the Commonwealth, the OIC, and other partners. Recall the principle of zero tolerance for unconstitutional change of government as enshrined in the ECOWAS and African Union protocols and other instruments. Resolve as follows. 1. His Excellency President Mohamed Bazoum remains the legitimate, elected President and Head of State of the Republic of Niger, recognized by ECOWAS, the African Union, and the international community. In this regard, only official acts of President Bazoum or his duly mandated officials will be recognized by ECOWAS. 2. Condemn in the strongest terms the attempted overthrow of constitutional order in Niger and the illegal detention of His Excellency President Mohamed Bazoum, President and Head of State of Niger, as well as members of his family and government. call for the immediate release and reinstatement of President Mohamed Bazoum as President and Head of State of the Republic of Niger, and for the full restoration of constitutional order in the Republic of Niger. Reject any form of resignation that may purportedly come from His Excellency President Mohamed Bazoum. Consider the illegal detention of President Bazoum as a hostage situation and hold the authors of the attempted coup d'etat solely and fully responsible for the safety and security of His Excellency President Mohamed Bazoum, as well as members of his family and government. In the event the authorities' demands are not met within 1 week, take all measures necessary to restore constitutional order in the Republic of Niger. Such measures may include the use of force. To this effect, the Chiefs of Defense Staff of ECOWAS are to meet immediately. Hold accountable all those responsible for violence and terror against lives and properties of innocent citizens and residents of Niger. Condemn the pronouncement of support by foreign governments and foreign private military contractors. Express appreciation to the various governments and partners for their stance and solidarity with ECOWAS. Appoint and dispatch a special representative of the chair of the authority to Niger immediately to deliver the demands of the authority. In the meantime, the following measures are to be applied with immediate effect. 1. Closure of land and air borders between ECOWAS countries and Niger. 2. Institution of ECOWAS no-fly zone on all commercial flights to and from Niger. Suspension of all commercial and financial transactions between ECOWAS member states and Niger. Freeze all service transactions, including energy transactions. Freeze assets of the Republic of Niger in ECOWAS central banks. Freeze of assets of the Niger state and the state enterprises and parastatals in commercial banks. Suspension of Niger from all financial assistance and transactions with all financial institutions, particularly EBID and BOAD. Calls WAMU and all other regional bodies to implement this decision. Impose travel ban and asset freeze for the military officials involved in the coup attempt. The same applies to their family members and the civilians who accept to participate in any institutions or governments established by these military officials. Express appreciation to His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President and Head of State of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, for the manner in which he has conducted the affairs of the community since his election as chair of the ECOWAS Authority. This is the communique of this summit. I thank you for your attention.
Nous remercions le président de la commission.